Cade Stover out of Ohio State, 6'4", 247 pounds. An older prospect, a jack of all trades, but has he got anything elite that he can kind of hang his hat on, Ali?
And when we're talking about two complete opposite prospects in Jaheim Bell and Cade Stover, this is a guy who, he's an old man. He's going to be 24 in June, so a lot of people aren't going to like that. But he's a very solid tight end. He does a lot of things well, just not really anything exceptionally well. I think he's a clever. So he's got very good IQ, good at getting open, finding the soft spot, moving the chains, catching the ball. He's got very good hands. But I also saw him run deeper routes and effectively sort of catch the ball, track the ball well downfield. Not sure how effective that can be in the NFL because I don't think he's a very fast. He's not known for his athleticism, but he wins by being clever. I like the fact that his production got better every single season as well. 3 really decent-ish seasons as a contributor. He's just so reliable at the catch point. So I think a lot of teams are going to like Cade Stover and probably bump up his draft capital. He's incredibly physical. He shows 100% effort all the time. He's just such a likable prospect. I want to put him higher in my rankings, but I'm just finding it difficult just because ultimately I'm not sure what the ceiling is with Cade Stover. I like the fact that his blocking is really good. He is clearing the lanes for the running backs. He was used all over the field like that. Just looks looking at his picture, looking at how he plays, he looks like a madman. He's got that dog in him. And yeah, I think NFL teams will like Cade Stover as that second tight end to come in and 2 tight end sets to be a decent blocker. So I mean, he's fine. I think ultimately his ceiling is capped, and I think he's going to be an average NFL tight end, which in fantasy outside of sort of tight end premium leagues, I'm just not sure what the upside is going to be. Perhaps he could be a mid tight end 2 at his ultimate ceiling. So I can see him being a streaming tight end, a streaming option, perhaps in deeper leagues, but someone that I'm probably not going to be too interested in just because I don't think there's going to be at any point where his value can spike. I just think he's going to be a really good tight end 2 for an NFL team and then be better in terms of his production in the NFL for a team rather than his fantasy production. So yeah, unfortunately I like the prospect, but I'm out for fantasy.
Yeah, I think I'd sum him up by just sort of saying meh. Like he's all right. I think, in one of your leagues, there's a few guys every year who I bet you can go and look at any of your dynasty leagues you're in. If you look at the 2023 point scorers, there's probably 3 or 4 players on your waiver wire who scored between, I'll say 80 and 100 fantasy points last year. But at no point did anyone ever think of picking them up and rostering them. And that's Cade Stover to me. Like, he's probably going to end the year with like 20 catches, 200 yards, and 5 touchdowns. And it's like, yeah, okay, he'll put some decent numbers up. There might be the odd week where suddenly he scores 2 touchdowns and everyone starts talking about him, and then he won't do anything for 3 weeks. I don't see a world that he becomes hugely fantasy relevant because he's not an incredible route runner. He's not an incredible athlete. And I don't think he's got enough about him that he's going to carve out a huge role at the next level. So I think he's going to be a player that's probably going to be like a 10 to 15 year pro. And he's probably going to have a really good long NFL career, but I just don't know if I get overly excited about him. So no, I tend to agree with you pretty much on everything you said there, Ali. We are ever so close to 1,800 subscribers. If you are watching this and you've not hit that subscribe button, do us a favor. We've got rookie profiles dropping daily, and we have got best ball season just around the corner, so you're not going to want to miss any of that.